Oh, it's so much nicer. Oh,
So when you activate it,
oh yeah.
activating it's brutal.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I just want to hold it there and push into you. Yeah. Oh yeah, rip in. Oh, yeah. That's bloody good. Oh.
G'day guys, Aaron and Darcy here from MMT, the home of the best bodywork in the world. What I'm going to show you today is a really unique money spot that not many people know about, and it's targeting the lateral hip, kind of TFL, glute min, glute med, but no one really knows about it. So I'm going to give you a little secret today from our bodywork course that I'm going to give you for free. So what we're targeting is this area kind of between the greater trochanter here, like the top of the femur, and then the ASIS. So it's this space here where the TFL sits, the glute med sits, and then underneath the glute min sits. So it's a really common area that people get these achy trigger points, a little bit of pain when they're walking. And this type of treatment is something that you don't see a lot. People do a lot of side lying work, people do a lot of face down work, but I'm gonna show you how you can hit it really easily face up and lock yourself in so you can clear it. And it's actually a really nice experience for the person on the table. So come over here, Leo. We're going to show you what the soft tissue looks like on this awesome app. So we can see here, if I highlight TFL, so you see at the top of the ASIS there, and then around into the greater trochanter. And if I wrap around here, you can see glute med there. So it's kind of like that join between glute med and the TFL. See that little crease in between? It's like we're trying to split that, okay? So we're trying to melt that whole region. But if I take a few layers off, there's also glute min there too. So we're trying to melt all these layers between these three muscles that get really achy and trigger pointy on a lot of people, all right? So if you struggle with releasing this area, you're gonna try this technique, okay?
I'm excited.
Darcy's excited.
Yeah, it should be good.
So what you do is, basically you've got your person lying face up or supine. So what you wanna try and do first is just locate some bony landmarks, all right? So what I always do is, I find the ASIS, so that really bony prominent area of the pelvis and the iliac crest here. And then I also locate the greater trochanter. So you can really easily feel these two bony prominent areas. So I know what I'm trying to do is target the space in between there. Okay, so with that too, you're gonna feel this really kind of protruded TFL here. A lot of people like Darcy who are quite athletic, they have quite pronounced TFLs. Now that is super sensitive. Like you can pin straight on top of that to get a good release, but we're not actually targeting TFL smack bang on today. We're trying to get into that crease line, okay? So we're not gonna be pinning right on top of that TFL. What we're looking for is more the space around the side a little bit, and it'll feel a little bit softer. It'll feel like a little bit of a groove that you can get into, and that's what we wanna target, okay? So with your elbow, so we're gonna use right elbow for working on the left leg, because if we're here, I've got nothing to grab onto. Like it could work, like you could do some good work there if you wanted to get a different angle, but the reason why we choose to do it with the right elbow is I can kind of lock his leg in here or even grab the other side of the table and pull him a little bit closer to me, okay? So what we do is, you get your elbow, you just gently rest the elbow there first, so you're not going to go like too hard yet because it can be a bit of a brutal spot. Just rest the elbow there, and then what we start to do is start to bear in sideways. So we sink, pushing inwards, keep pushing inwards, looking for a bit of a reaction from Darcy that there's a good spot there, and then we just wait with weight. Just let everything get out of the way. I've got a good grip on him here, on his leg, kind of pulling that leg into a bit of external rotation as well. And then I'm just bearing in. So once you've got into a good depth there, then generally what we want you to think about is hooking up towards the roof with your elbow. So you kind of go upwards into the bottom of the TFL there, and it should be a good spot for Darcy.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really good.
So what's the sensation there for you, Darcy?
I'm getting straight to the knee, and then my small little pinky toe. I can feel some neural, trigger point referral pain, but it feels really nice. Something that might feel locked up, and yeah, some tension that I might have felt in that lower limb just feels like this is where it's coming from. So it's
it can be really brutal on a lot of people. So this is where you just got to wait here, let things relax and get out of the way. And then you generally nestle into the spot that's needed. So you get them to just breathe, get them to just let their leg go. That's it. And every minute that goes by, it'll just become a little bit more diffused, less sharp, a little bit deeper. And then what you do is to tailor the treatment to your person. Eventually you just start to ask questions like, where are you feeling like you want me to bear in? Which direction do you want me to go in? So yeah, start telling me, Das, where you feel like you want me to go.
Might be a little bit, yep, there. Definitely that changed everything. Wow. Oh, beautiful.
So what does that do when I go up there, man?
That's just a stronger referral. I feel like the tissue had softened or melted and that referral sensation had subsided. Now it's, getting more into that spot again where it's a stronger, stronger pain down the leg, which is nice. You want to hit the spot. You don't want to waste time not being effective. You want to be really efficient with your treatment, and that's key, and that's what you do. That's part of the treatment is, put the ego away and just ask the client how they're going, where is the spot, how can I make this more effective?
Yeah, it's just don't be afraid to ask questions to tailor the treatment to them, because we know the body, but they know their body better than anything. And so you want to make sure that they're leaving knowing that you hit their spot and held it for the long enough time that they needed to actually get the job done.
Yeah.
And get that healing effect to happen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, TFL is one of those ones that you can constantly treat. It's just such a small little muscle, but its responsibility in terms of its joint actions is so large on a large scale, like hip flexion, internal rotation, and when it gets knotted up or sticky, it can get glued to those glutes, glued to the glutes, and all of a sudden the glutes it's doing the job of the glutes as well, and it's just too much work for the little guy. So it'll tighten up.
Exactly. So what Dar said then was like, with the TFL, it is a very small muscle, so it does get really jacked up on a lot of people like Das that are athletes that are moving quite dynamically. And so yeah, just melting all this and getting everything to separate from each other, it does make the whole leg kind of function a lot easier as well.
Look at that left foot there, like I don't know if the right one, but the left one just feels like it wants to just flop out
Just drop out, yeah.
It just feels nice and relaxed, and I can feel this blood going down the leg. It's a really nice therapeutic sensation.
Yeah, so a lot of people that have TFL issues is because it's a really powerful internal rotator. Obviously that is internal rotation. So if it's really short, you are going to see an inability for that person to just let their leg drop out like this and relax. So what Das noticed there was like this kind of floppiness that came from it, hey?
That felt really nice.
What I'm going to do is kind of show you the other elbow now too, to just give you some ideas on just give you some options in terms of if you wanted to get some skin there, Das.
I reckon just
visually
be easier for them to see.
Cool. So you find the bone up here.
Yep.
Find the greater trochanter in here, and then just this soft spot in here is where you're going to want to target in there. So this time, obviously, I've got to grab his torso, but we'll just see if there's any differences for Das of me getting in here this time.
Oh, yep. Yeah, definitely.
So what's the difference with the other elbow, man?
It actually feels less sharp, like it's not as pointy, this elbow. It's more broad. It actually feels really nice.
A bit more therapeutic.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I like it.
Puzzle pieces, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, finding the right key for the lock.
That's it. Like the portal that we give you is the area here, but sometimes you've got to find the right piece of your body that's going to fit perfectly into that puzzle piece.
I feel like that's a really nice...
That's a real therapeutic one. Yeah, and the cool thing about this is too, Das can make it a dynamic release by actually moving his leg like he's doing now. So he's moving actively into internal rotation.
Yep, that goes into my glute.
Yeah, and into external.
Yeah.
So with the TFL, when he's moving it internal now, it's shortening it. And then when he's moving external, there's going to get a bit of a length in it too. But because we're hitting a bit of glute min and glute med here as well, those fibers do a lot of stuff. Like glute min's a really crazy muscle. Like some of the fibers do internal, some of the fibers do external. All of these muscles are abductors though. So if Dar starts moving his leg into abduction and adduction, so that's activating these muscles.
Oh, wow.
That's it. But then if he moves into adduction, he's going to start lengthening these muscles. Yeah, so completely different experience, eh, Das?
Oh, it's so much nicer. Oh,
So when you activate it,
oh yeah.
activating it's brutal.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I just want to hold it there and push into you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, rip in. Oh, yep. That's bloody good. Oh.
So this is a good thing about dynamic. We call ourselves, we're the massage tool, and then the person can create their own treatment.
Oh, it's bloody good. Oh,
And it's memorable.
That's nice. Yeah,
it's memorable.
Beautiful. Oh, it's helping me. Oh, yeah. And just the time spent in this area, like I don't know how long you've been treating, but it's. I think you said it on a video earlier. We go really thorough and we hit every little spot in there because you're doing this area a disservice if you just skip over it.
Yeah.
If you're trying to problem solve, if you're trying to fix chronic pain, if you're trying to make a real change, skimming over things and doing things lightly or just for a minute or so, you can't tick that off and say, I know that I've done that really well, and essentially that's going to make a change to that person's tissues.
It's so true. Don't be busy, guys.
Yeah.
If you want to actually get a resolution for something and fix something, you got to spend time. Allow that change to happen. Taking something from a solid state into more of a melted state, you need to take time on that. So this is a really unique money spot. Not a lot of people treat this area in supine or face up, but remember we showed you 2 elbows there, like 2 different types of releases for the one portal, and we hit Darcy's spot.
Yeah, it's
got
awesome.
what he needed.
Thanks, guys. If you love what we do, make sure you like, subscribe, and book yourself an appointment.
That's it.